Sam, what do you need?
You're still coming to my game, right?
Yeah, I'll be there. I just got a few things gotta finish up at work. I wouldn't miss it for the world, sport.
You promise?
Yeah, I'll be there. Don't worry. I'll be there this time for sure.
It's at 6.
6, right. Okay, listen, gotta go. I'll see you at 6.
Hi, welcome. This is Mimi from Steward Management, and we're here with the cast, and we're going to explain exactly what this is about. All right, so first of all, what is your name?
Hi, my name is Nate Moreno, and I'm one of the writers and dancers here for the show.
Great. And you created this, correct?
Yeah, years ago I had this story in my head, and I just was like, just building and building, and finally I talked to Sarah, one of our directors, said, hey, can we put on the show? And also Peter Brunton, he's also one of the executive producers. We built together, it's been over a year of writing and meeting and collaborations, and we just really came up with this idea.
Great, so you wrote it with?
Yeah, Peter Brunton.
Okay.
So he's one of the other writers, yeah.
Wow, so it's been over a year.
Mm-hmm.
Are you at this church? Are you a member of this
Yes,
church?
I've been coming for about 8 or 9 years now, and I've been a part of it, the dance team, for about 7, 8 years, yeah.
Wow,
So.
okay, great. And how long have you been doing this? Curious, how long have you been interested in writing or been writing?
Writing not very long, but in the theater, stage, acting, all that. I grew up in the business. My mom's a casting director, and
Wow. So it's
just
in your
in the
blood.
family, just kind of always done something with theater or stage.
I get it.
Yeah.
So this is your first project?
I've worked on lots of other projects, but this is the first one where I've produced and wrote and danced and done everything with it. Usually I just come on dance. So
So is this your independent project, or meaning you basically boosted this project?
Yeah.
So is this your first?
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Impressive.
Thank you.
For your first time.
Yeah.
How old are you, may I ask?
26.
And how can we find you? Are you on social media? Do you
Yeah,
have an email?
on Nate Moreno Facebook, and that's all about. I'm on right now, so there's so much going on. That's all I usually do. So.
All right, like pretty
Yeah.
young and impressive. Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you,
I
thank
really
you,
liked
thank
it.
you.
And please,
Hey.
just state your name and your character.
Hi, no, that's good. My name is Brandon Lanza. I play Tommy, the young, rebellious teen in the show. And of course, my wonderful father and I have a bit of an argument and butt heads a little bit, but
And you read this, correct?
yes.
And you were interested right away. I'm
Actually, it
assuming.
was really interesting because Nate's a good friend of mine, so he approached me well over like 8 months ago. I was like, hey, I'm writing this show. You gotta do it. So I was excited about it, and then actually I took a trip, and I was actually overseas. And
Oh, wow.
I'm on my way back, and it's a long, long day, and he goes, I just sent you the script, I just sent you everything. So I'm actually in the airport, I sat down, I'm reading through the script, and I texted him immediately on my way back. I was like, I'm in. So you got me. So
You know, it's pretty hard to actually remember each word. So is acting in your blood, or?
yes, actually my background's in musical theater, and dance
Okay.
performance. So I performed consistently around the nation for the last 10.5 years.
Really? Outside the church or a part of the
Outside of
church?
church, everywhere.
Wow,
So, I mean,
impressive.
started originally, and of course, I was in high school, and then moved to college, and performed all throughout college. Got my degree as well from Oklahoma, University of Central Oklahoma. Go Broad
Okay.
Shots. Moved all over the place. Of course, went to New York, went to LA for a little while, played around different
Wow.
avenues. Texas, jumped around. It was wonderful, and then I took a break, and I moved to Florida, actually about 2 years ago. Became
so
great
you
friends
knew.
with Nate, and it's kind of just grown from there.
You know, what are the odds of that? Just to let you know, like, things happen for a reason.
So true.
May I ask, how old are you?
I will be 27 in 1 week.
So
It's my
young.
baby face. You should have a big luscious beard.
Now, how can we find you?
I'm actually on Facebook, of course, Brandon Lanza. I'm also on Instagram as Gio _ Vincero, Vincero.
Great, it's a pleasure meeting you. You guys
Thank
are
you so
naturally
much.
talented. I can never do what you do because I can't remember my lines. This is freestyle right now, the interview.
There you go.
This
That's
is
smart.
how I like it. I don't like to know anything until I meet you guys and I know what I know they want to hear. So, may I have your name, please?
Kayla Lagasse.
And what was your character?
I am his girlfriend.
What's up, boo?
I am his girlfriend in the play.
How did you meet them, and are you a member of the church?
I'm not a member of this church, but
Okay.
I am of the dance program here.
Okay.
And that's how I kind of went, and they asked me to be the girlfriend. and I was a little hesitant because I didn't know if I was gonna be talking. I'm very nervous about that, like on stage with a mic. So I didn't end up doing that, but either way, I would have been fine, and I knew that it was gonna be good. So that's how I started it off.
So you're into dancing.
Oh yes.
So you obviously can remember your roles because you remember the moves and the
Yes,
steps.
yes.
How long have you been dancing for?
Since I was 3.
Wow, so young.
Yeah.
That's impressive. So how did you meet these guys?
I met him from when he took him in. My friend who went here from my old church recommended this, and I started coming here. That's when I met Sarah and Nate, and we all kind of danced together for a while. It's been a while since we danced together now. I think like 3 years
Yeah.
since
3
I've
years
been
you
here.
have been dancing or have been separated?
Since 3 years since I've been dancing with them. So,
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are natural.
Uh-huh.
You assume that you guys have started for so long together.
Yeah.
So, Matt, how old are you?
17.
Oh my gosh. She's 17, guys. I would have never thought, but she carries herself so well. That's great.
Thank
You have a
you.
good future. And stick with people that are in this
Yeah,
profession.
for
Just
sure.
I would just say, and how can we find you? How can we find you?
I'm also on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, just as Kayla Lugasi.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, pleasure.
Thank you so
That was
much.
how I appreciate you.
too.
And ma'am, now please tell me your name and your position, please.
My name is Sarah Swindell, and I'm the owner and director here at Northwest Dance.
Great, and your character, please.
I was the wife.
Yes, you was. Beautiful. You had me crying, especially when I saw the video in the back. I like the way it was coordinated together. It was a Broadway and film. So very talented, and also it didn't get you bored. So you were waiting for the next. And I love that. And
Thank you.
Very creative, as I said. So how long have you been dancing for?
I started dancing when I was 9 with Orlando Ballet, and then I went with them through a company, and then I decided to stop for a couple of years and go to college. And then the Lord really just laid it on my heart that I really missed it. And so I actually started the studio here, and it's just kind of taken off.
Wow, so you
And
started studio.
I did, about 9 years ago.
Wow.
And it was just with a couple dancers, and we actually just did practice out in the yard because we didn't even have a place to go. And then that didn't stop us, you know, as we started creating and people came. And so then they're like, well, let's give them actually a space. Let's actually give them years after a few years. And so as we kept growing, it really involved with this. We now actually have a music studio. Most of the music you heard tonight was original music that we wrote. And we shot the music, the videos as well. So everything's done in-house.
Wow. So you started this whole thing pretty much. And how long have you been with them? So do you remember, am I correct?
Yes, I started this about 9 years ago.
Okay, so you've been with them for 9 years?
Yes, doing it here.
And she choreographed the whole show.
And I had other helpers as well, yes. The
Good.
studio now has other teachers, and we're very blessed to have very talented choreographers.
It
and
is. It's like a Broadway show, pretty much.
Yes.
It's impressive. I'm really proud of you guys. Mass, how old are you?
I am 34.
And she's young too. Look what she's created. How may we find you? How may we find you?
I am on Facebook, and you can find me at Sarah Swindell. And you can also find the website, Northwest Dance Orlando.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
Thank
you
you
for your
so
time.
much.
Thank you. And
Yay.
I love your vision.
Thank you, thank you.
Do you have any other future projects coming up?
We do. Usually Christmas we have something coming up. Not quite sure what we're headed to. But Christmas we usually do have a show coming up. So we're working on something special.
Great. So you will be in charge of the Christmas show?
No, we're all tag teaming. So
Of course.
the next one tag you're at. So yeah. The next one we'll all collaborate and have something special.
So is this what you normally do? Shows as this?
Like Easter we do a show, Christmas maybe sometimes we do something in between.
Okay.
But usually the 2 shows we do Christmas and Easter. But a lot of times, you know, it's not just about Christmas or Easter, it's something else. But
Between.
whatever God puts on our heart to write. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Is there a website, overall website for the church? How
Yeah,
we can
it's
keep up with
northwestorlando.com. Yes, sorry.
No worries.
northwestorlando.com, and you can find other websites there, and you just click on the link and you can get to the dance studio, the School of Music we have. There's a lot of stuff you can find there. Also we're on Facebook too, Northwest Orlando. So
All right, and real quick, what is your goal, like your vision? What are you trying to send a message? I want to know what your message is.
We just want to bring the community back here and just spread the word of God and the kingdom, and really portray different shows and say, you know, this is a message about God and what He's done for us, and different lives and testimonies, and really just get the word out there. And really bring the community and kids off the street in awful homes. We want them to come and do something, so come and dance.
So pretty much you guys here at this church have a dance studio?
Yeah, we got a school of music.
Okay.
We got a lot of other good things going on. We have a university U, Northwest U, video. We have a lot going on here. So come check us out Sundays, 9 a.m. and 10:30 and 12.
All right, guys, this is it. This is the cast of Two Sides. Impressive. Congratulations, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Too late? What do you mean too late?
I mean, it's too late, Dad.
Tommy,
I'm pregnant, okay? It just happened. I don't know how it did, it just did, right? And there's nothing I can do about it.
you're gonna be a dad?
Yeah,